Residents of the Virgin Islands took to the governor's office on Monday, November 10th, in a passionate protest against the governor's decision to remove Acting Commissioner of Police Jacqueline Vanterpool from her post effective November 18th. "What is being done to Jackie is very wrong," protesters chanted. Several speakers addressed the crowd, voicing concerns about the decision and calling for unity and transparency in governance. Premier and Minister for Finance Dr. Natalia Wheatley joined the demonstration and delivered a spirited speech urging residents to stand together and defend the interest of the territory.
Say no to disrespect. No to dictatorship. Yes to democracy. We are here on behalf of our sister, Jackie Vanterpool. Jackie has been disrespected. Jackie has been disregarded. Jackie has been ignored. Jackie has been passed over. And the people of the Virgin Islands are saying no. No to disrespect. No to dictatorship. No to disregard. Jackie applied for the post. Mr. Olga, I hope I'm getting his name right. He did not apply. Jackie was born right here in the Virgin Islands. Mr. Olga was not born here. Jackie went to school right here in the Virgin Islands. Virgin Gala to be exact. Mr. Olga did not go to school here. Jackie came up in the force. Right here. She walked her way up from the beginning. From the bottom. Mr. Olga knows nothing about the Virgin Islands. Mr. Olga did not apply. So how is it that a daughter of this soil, who grew up here, who came up in the force, who understands the people of the Virgin Islands, how is it that she can just be disregarded like she is nothing, like she is nobody? Jackie is somebody. Jackie is one of we. Are we going to allow her to be treated that way? We cannot. We will not allow Jackie to be disregarded like that.
Dr. Kedrick Pickering expressed skepticism about the process, suggesting that there is something fishy in the manner in which the decision was made. Dr. Pickering cited historical context, referencing a 1999 document titled Partner for Progress and Prosperity in the UK Overseas Territories and a 2007 constitutional negotiation that led to the establishment of the National Security Council, implying that the current developments are inconsistent with past agreements and governance structures.
I note well in the governor's letter that he stated, Commissioner, you are directly responsible to me. I note well. As far as I can recall, while that is her direct boss, the governor also has to take into consideration the views of the National Security Council. Because one of the advancements in the Constitution in 2007 was that exact council that was set up. It is made up for informational purposes. The governor, the premier, one other minister appointed by the premier, usually the deputy premier, the commissioner of police, and the attorney general. Only 3 people can vote. The 2 elected officials and the governor. The other 2 are ex officio members. That council was set up in that time to allow for what was the removal of what was then a Monday morning meeting in which the governor, the commissioner of police used to meet every Monday morning down here to discuss matters of state, and no elected representative was involved in that process. So the National Security Council was a major advancement during that time. Coming out of the 2007 Constitution, I want you to pay careful attention to this, was the establishment of the Police Services Commission, the Police Services Commission, and the Judicial and Legal Services Commission. Now, they were established before, but there were new provisions that were introduced in those orders. One of those was that the governor acting on the advice of. Now, pay attention. Those of us who were in those meetings know very well how the negotiations go. And there's something called the letter of the law, and there's something called the spirit of the law. And although we had fought hard to ensure that the governor would be bound by the advice of those councils, the UK representative pushed back hard on it and says he will only be subject to the advice, not necessarily meaning he had to obey the advice. I want you all to pay attention to that, because let us not be fooled into thinking the governor did anything outside of his responsibility or the powers that are vested in him. He has the right and responsibilities to refuse to accept any recommendation for any one of those bodies. So he's not outside his right.
Public attention now remains focused on the fate of Commissioner Vanterpool and the broader implications for leadership.